What's going on, everybody? It's your boy the Hunter, and welcome to another episode of our favorite day of the week, Popcorn Bucket Wednesday. And for this Popcorn Bucket Wednesday, I want to cover, not only do I have the latest popcorn bucket I picked up, I also want to cover the biggest scam popcorn bucket of the year. And you know what? We'll save the good stuff for second because I want to just get this out and open because I do not want to see anybody out there order this online on eBay that we're not able to go to the movie theaters and see what this really is. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, Eminem had a documentary film coming out. Came out about a week or two ago, I want to say, and it was only playing in certain theaters. And on top of that, only certain theaters had what I was even to believe was a popcorn bucket. Now, I'm wishing I would have went with my first instincts to completely pass on the bucket. I thought it's a pill bottle. I don't really, but I had a few people reach out to me and say, hey, is there any chance you'll be doing a review on it? So if you guys ask, I'll go out and get it. Now, it's funny because it says, take to get out of bed right there. And then under it says, remember, it's not so bad. So when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's funny. Gives you a little laugh. You got so you know it's Eminem, not just random. But here's why I want to make sure you guys, girls, cats, and dogs, you do not get fooled by this. They are calling this a popcorn bucket. This is not a popcorn bucket. They should call this bullshit. That's what they should really call it. Flimsy bullshit cover. And look, if I was to say put ice cream in it, it would go right through it. This is the cheapest quality you can possibly make. And I had heard people were throwing these out after they saw the movie. And I didn't understand it. I'm saying, why would people throw out a popcorn bucket? And that should have been a red flag right off the bat, but you guys, girls, you know I'm a little popcorn bucket crazy, so I went right over my head and I kept going. Now, I gotta be honest, if I would have paid $150 on the resale market for this, yeah, that would have been bad, real bad. Oh, and real quick, you got the Stanley Mitchell right there too, so. This could have been epic if they would have just made this like a real popcorn bucket. But instead, it's just a cheap container that's cardboard. Like, it's terrible. So I wanted to make sure everybody out there who's thinking about grabbing this, don't do it. They should have been charging $10 for this. Maybe 15, and honestly I think I'm being generous at 15, but and there was no way I'm wasting a full video on that, but I just wanted to make sure I let everybody out there know I don't want to see nobody get taken advantage of. Now let's get on to the good stuff. Now we have from the Conjuring series, Annabelle. Our sweet, sweet Annabelle. This is the CiNEMARK popcorn bucket version of Annabelle, and it's creepy. Just picture, you go to your friend's house, and I was actually going to do this to my friend yesterday, but I didn't know if he was gonna 100% when he got to my house need to use the bathroom. So my plan was I was gonna put it there, because like for my bathroom, you go into the bathroom and you go into another door to where the toilet was. So I was gonna have it when he opened the second door, her just on the floor like there, creepy as shit, staring. And he did confirm with me, if that would have happened, it would have absolutely freaked them out. But she's absolutely creepy. And if you're someone who likes to decorate like my sis or somebody on Halloween, the way they made the back of it could come in handy for your setup. So because the back of it is open, you can easily, for instance, you know, you could take something like scissors, you know, utensils around the house and put it right into the back, turn it around and leave it on display in your kitchen if you want to use it like that. Because like we said, around here we use popcorn buckets for everything but popcorn. Because realistically, they are cool collectibles. But this one is CiNEMARK, so you can get this at any CiNEMARK theater. They should have it right now. And if they don't have it, then they sold out. But they are on sale now. If you're interested, don't wait. I know out here in the Carolinas, Annabelle's been a hit, and they're going fast. So let's leave CiNEMARK there for you. Then on deck, we got the Regal version of Annabelle. Now, for me, I would have rather this Annabelle, but like this in the doll form. I think would have been perfect if we could have just put these together. How awesome that would have been. But still creepy as hell. Scary as shit. Like, think about it. You come home one night and you forget, like, that's there. It's dark. You turn the lights on, like, oh shit. And that's the first thing you see. And like I said, these buckets like this, yeah, they don't open in the back like the other popcorn buckets when you see that they have a giant bucket right there. But you can do a lot of things with this. You know, whether you want to just put it on display, or same thing like with Annabelle. If you want to use it as more of a decoration for Halloween coming up, why not put it maybe in front of the door? So when people come over, your family comes over, you drop your keys right in it. Boom. You know, that's one of the coolest things with these popcorn buckets, is that you can use them for multiple things. You don't have to just use it as a collectible and put it on display in like your collectible room, like I like to do because I'm a big kid. But you can do it, decorate it up throughout the house with different scenes you want to make, whatever you want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's your hard-earned money that's going towards buying this stuff. So do what's gonna make you happy. Now, you guys, girls, cats, and dogs, gotta let me know in the comments below who did it better. Did CiNEMARK do it better? Or did Regal do it better? But either way, I absolutely recommend going to see The Conjuring, The Last Rite. When it hits theaters, it's gonna be good. I truly believe it. I myself will be there in the movie theaters, and I'll let you know what we think of the movie after I see it, because I've seen all of them so far, and for like today horror movies, I think the Conjuring series is the best horror for the new stuff, you know. And I feel I can make that comment because if there was so much good new stuff, we wouldn't need to keep remaking Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason, and all them a trillion times, right? If we had all these new characters. But Annabelle's never let us down. Creepy old witch. But that's it for this episode of Popcorn Bucket Wednesdays. And make sure, if you have not checked out my man, Money Fresh, we just got in the new Money Fresh clothing. snapback hats. And let me tell you, these hats are beautiful. You can easily bend them. They bend good. So if you're someone who's been wearing hats like myself for years on end, you don't need to go out and buy something to do it. No. You can do it where you don't have to worry about cracking it when you go to give it that bend that you want to make it to fit your head shape perfectly. And if this is your first time, make sure when you go by moneyfreshclothing.com or moneyfreshclothing.bigcartel.com, you use code WOLFPACK at the end, but right before you put your order in, because you're going to save 10% off your entire order. Why pay more if you can pay less, right? And he's got everything. And we're talking t-shirts, shoes, belts, posters, collectibles, labubu's. Like, he's got so much cool stuff to offer. So go check it out. And I will never, and I swear to you, promise you, I will never ever tell you to go check somebody out that I do not believe in, that I do not shop with first. I will never be that guy who sends you somewhere and then I got nothing from the guy. I don't know how their product is. No. I will only tell you guys, girls, cats, and dogs, stuff that I believe in and stuff that I would buy with my own cash. So moneyfreshclothing.com. Check out my sponsor. Great people. I got a great team behind me. Shout out to all the boys. And I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Popcorn Bucket Wednesdays. Because when you hunt with the pack, you never hunt alone. And as always, everybody, stay hunting and wear your damn shoes.